I would describe my style as organic modern. I love a clean, crisp, neutral base, but I really like to layer in those natural organic materials and rustic textiles. Yeah. Hi, my name is Jhonny Curran. I'm a life and style influencer specializing in all things interior design, DIY, fashion, and motherhood. I'm a neutral girl through and through, which certainly shows in my collection with Blinds to Go. Starting with a neutral base really just makes your home so versatile as it's so buildable. And when I say base, I'm referring to things like paint colors, window treatments, your couches, those more permanent investment items. Trends will come and go, but a neutral home is never going to go out of style. So that's what I always lean towards, and not only just for the versatility, but also for the calming effect that neutrals bring into a home as well. I think that my design style reflects my personality and that my everyday life I seek simplicity and minimalism, which in my time of life right now is really hard to achieve. My life is beautiful chaos right now. I'm a mom of 2 young toddlers, a wife, I'm running a business, trying to be a good daughter, sibling, friend, all the different roles. So simplicity and minimalism isn't super achievable right now, but where I can control it, I like to, and I think that's where my home design comes into play. As far as the natural materials and earthy tones go, I think that's reflected in my upbringing. Being born and raised in Vermont, I think I'm just naturally drawn to that, and I love bringing materials that remind me of my roots into my home. The reason the entire collection is made up of neutrals is because I truly believe when you're creating your space, starting with neutrals as your base is so important, especially when it comes to window treatments. Window treatments can feel like a big and overwhelming decision as it's a big investment and there is just so much out there. Since the entire collection is neutrals, an important tip when it comes to styling neutrals is to remember that in order to make your neutrals really sing, you need to make sure you're thoughtful about textures in the space. A great way to add texture into your window treatments with this collection is to incorporate a woven shade to be paired with your drapery. The neutral canvas, woven cork, and Sunday morning are all great options to assist in creating that depth in your space. Another piece of advice with drapery is you always want to hang your curtain rods as close to the ceiling as possible. This is going to give the illusion of a grander space. When I work with clients on their space, the first thing I always recommend is window treatments. I'm a firm believer that they can completely transform any space. They're not just about privacy, they're a design element in and of themselves, and one of the easiest ways to elevate any room to make it feel more welcoming, cozy, and really put together. Working with Blinds to Go has been such an enjoyable experience, and I couldn't think of a better partner for this collection. They truly understand the client, and with their shop-at-home design services, they will help you find exactly what you need to make your house a home. To see more of how I style the collection in my home, you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at Jhonny Curran or on my website, jhonnycurran.com.